everyone, I'm so happy to be with you today to learn, explore, and enjoy the world of science. I am your teacher today, and this is our side topic for today. In the previous lesson, you've learned that living organisms carry out a range of interactions with their environment. The environment plays a crucial role in important life processes and interactions. Also, you've learned about how the biotic factors such as the plants and animals relate to one another and how the abiotic factors such as sunlight, climate, water, and air affect such relationships. In this lesson, we are going to describe some beneficial and harmful interactions such as commensalism, mutualism, competition, parasitism, and predation. These interactions between organisms may or may not benefit one or both. The first type of interaction is called commensalism. Commensalism is an interaction that benefits one species and does not affect the other species at all. One common example of this interaction is the relationship between the orchid and the tree. The orchid uses the tree to grow and survive while the tree is not affected at all. On the other hand, while cattle graze in fields, they unintentionally stir up insects in the grass. Cattle egrets follow the cow's paths and eat these insects. The egrets benefit because cows help them find food, while the cows neither benefited nor harmed by the egrets. Same with the jackals and remora. Jackals trail a tiger to feed on the remains of its kills, while remora that rides attached to sharks or other fishes feed on the leftovers of their host meals. The tiger and the shark are not affected. They are not benefited or harmed. The second type of interaction is called mutualism. Mutualism is a type of interaction where both species benefit from the relationship. One common example of this interaction is the relationship of flowers and bees. The flowers need the bees to pollinate them so their seeds can be fertilized, while bees need flowers to make honey for their hives. Also, there is a strong mutual relationship between fishes and coral reefs. The corals provide fishes food and habitat, while fishes help the corals on their reproductive process. Plants and animals are part of what we call carbon cycle, where animals give off carbon dioxide as byproduct of respiration. The carbon dioxide is needed by the plants in the process of photosynthesis. In return, plants will give off oxygen as byproduct of photosynthesis, which is needed by animals. Commensalism and mutualism are examples of beneficial interactions. However, not all interactions benefit an organism. There are also interactions that harm the other organisms involved in the interaction. The third type of interaction is parasitism. Parasitism is a type of interaction that harms one species and benefits the other species. In this relationship, a parasite lives on or in a host organism. The parasite benefits while the host is harmed. There are two types of parasites. It could be internal or external parasites. The example of internal parasites are worms that live inside our digestive tract, while the example of external parasites are mosquitoes, ticks, lice, and aphids. Mosquitoes, ticks, and lice suck blood from its host, while aphids suck the juices of the leaves, and the leaves will fall and they eventually die. The fourth type of interaction is called predation. Predation is a type of interaction where one benefits while the other one is harmed or badly affected. The one that usually benefits is called predator, while the one being harmed is called prey. Birds as predators eat the worms that serve as their prey. The birds benefit while the worms are harmed in the interaction. Another example is the interaction between shark and fish. The shark as predator eat the fish as its prey. The fifth type of interaction is called competition. Competition is an interaction that harms both species. Two species are competing for a limited source for their survival. These organisms may compete for food, sunshine, space, shelter, and other things that they need to survive. For example, the hyenas chase away vultures that are trying to eat the remains of the zebra. In addition, competition may be classified into two, the intraspecific and the interspecific competition. Intraspecific competition occurs between members of the same species, while interspecific competition occurs between members of different species. They compete for their survival. Now that you've learned the different types of beneficial and harmful interactions among living things, it is now our time to give respect and value to them. I hope you learned something today. See you on our next wonderful sci topic. Bye!